this is gonna begin, and then you see.
Okay, now with that, we're going to enter in our text layer. So click on the little text button right here. Go ahead and type in our little text. So MADDAWGTT. Alright. We're going to make this a 3D layer. Rotate it. Let's go ahead and get it positioned right up here. And then let's rotate it. Let's send it back. Line it up right about right here. I think it looks pretty good. Now what we're gonna do, actually I'm gonna change this to all caps, so that works for me. So that G's not like popping over the edge. So we got our text right there, right? Just bring it up, bring it down just a little bit, about right there. Now we're going to zoom in close. And we're going to start pinning. Pull out your pin. Oh, no. I did not want to create a layer. Alright. Here we go. And we're just going to pan around the layer, line it up, turn this off real quick, and get that right there. Have it come all the way across. Now I'm going to move it up just a little bit. So now when you zoom out, it looks like it's up on top, but it looks kind of like it's looking down at us, so let's move that up and out a little bit. There you go. And that looks good for right now. So now when we scroll through it, it's just going to have that blur effect, and then we got the text up there. But we don't want the text to show up right at the beginning, so we're going to come to the beginning, click on opacity, and we're going to turn that down. Click on the keyframe for opacity, and turn it down to 0 for right now. We'll come back to that in a little bit. And now what we want to do is we want to add the depth into the video. So so we're going to come into the settings that we applied for the rain and everything, like the lens blur for the rain. And the building. Alright, let's see. Here's the video. That video. Alright, we're going to add lens blur to the building. Effect, blur, lens blur. And we're going to copy and paste this lens blur over to the clouds lens blur. Alright. I mean over to the cloud, so the cloud has a lens blur as well. And let's see, what is it? And we're gonna paste it on the text layer as well. So let's start off, go to the clouds and the building and the text layer. Actually, not the text layer, you don't have to worry about the text layer for now. Actually, yeah, go ahead and just turn the text layer iris radius to 0, so there's no blur when we have it pop in. And we're gonna scroll through this to where the rain just about starts coming down, about right here, a little bit further to where more rain gets up on it. Right here, we are going to click on the building lens blur and turn that up to about 16, and then we're going to click on the clouds lens blur and turn it up to the same amount. And then we're going to come, no, don't worry about the Mad Dog Tut. Actually, hold on, I forgot to keyframe, sorry about that. Come back to the beginning. Let's keyframe the iris radius for both of them. Select both of them, click U, brings up all their keyframes. Go to where we want it to lens blur in, and about a couple of frames before that we're going to about 3 frames. Let's see, where do we want it to come in? We'll start it right here. We'll keyframe both of them. So all through here the building is the thing you can see, and then as soon as we want it to start to where we can see the rain instead of the building, we're going to turn up the iris radius to about 16 on both of them. And then go into the particular lens blur and go back to this keyframe right here. This line your timer up with this keyframe right here, and keyframe that right there on the particular lens blur, and then move over, and then turn it down to 0. And then we're going to do the same thing with the water on the lens. So go back to this little area, keyframe. Let's see. Just a little bit. Alright. And turn it down. So now we can see the water and not the building. So now when we go further into it, we're gonna as we start going further into it, we're gonna add the lightning effect. So we're gonna go ahead and add that to it. Layer, new, adjustment layer. We're gonna click effect, color correction, exposure, and this is how I create my bright light effect on the thing. So we're just going to pick random spots in the video, about right here, doesn't matter where, and we're going to keyframe the exposure. We're going to move forward just a little bit. We're going to turn up the exposure to about right here, to where it's bright, gets it real bright, and then we're going to move forward just a little bit more, and then turn it back down. So now when we have the, so when we start it from right there, we'll just turn off the, turn off that and just play it so you can see what it looks like. So it goes up and down. So you see how it got up and down. Alright, so turn this back off. Back on.
Venus is gone again.